Hi Leos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Today I'm going to call in my spirit guides and I'm going to ask Spirit what you don't see coming. What is coming towards you with love, any loving energy around you, anything about a situation you may be in that we want to possibly get some guidance with. So let's call in our spirit guides now. Let's see what we have. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided. If this is the first time you're here, this is a fully channeled message. So take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for someone else. If you have found this reading, there's probably a reason. I don't think it's a coincidence always when you find these readings. So welcome. Let's see what we have. Spirit for my Leos. I'm a Leo. My birthday's August 15th, so I know I have some birthday sisters and brothers out there. So it's going to be our birthday next month. So we start celebrating. About this time, let's start advertising that our birthday's coming up. So get ready. Spirit, please share with me for my Leos. What is it that you have for us? I am listening now. What don't we see coming? I want to know. I have settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve. You have more self-respect than that. Leos will not settle. Leos are not going to. They're going to get what they want. So you're not going to settle. We know that. Dressing up. An opportunity to dress up. Party. Fun times ahead. We could have some kind of event coming that we didn't see coming. Getting invited to a wedding or some kind of big party. Maybe we are going to be asked to be the +1. So a little bit of a wedding dress there also. So some of you may be daydreaming about someday I would love to be married. I have an attraction. You are attracting the right person into your life. I definitely felt for a minute there this gorgeous kind of magnet energy, this just a magnetic energy, that somebody sees you and is just kind of, laser focused on you. So it could be just a physical attraction initially, kind of like, wow, who are you? But it was definitely a magnetic attraction. Absolutely. Let's see what else they're saying. Let's get one more of these. And I have a romance. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. We love surprises. But Spirit just said you don't want to be caught off guard, which is interesting. Like, I don't mind a surprise, but I kind of want to know what I'm getting into. But, it doesn't always work that way. It doesn't always... you can dip your toe in the water. It was almost like when it comes, dip your toe in the water and see if this is what you want. But it could be somebody that you least expect. It could be something that you never imagined yourself with that type of person, or opposites attract, or the type, not my type, but perfect for me, I guess I want to say. That maybe you're attracting the same kind of person all the time, and maybe they're going to show you something different, that you keep dating the same kind of person, you keep dating the same kind of personality type, or the same look, or something like that. And maybe they have something that's totally different. You say, this isn't somebody I would normally date, but they could be perfect for you. So I guess I want to be kind of very open to what it is that Spirit is picking out for us. You always have a choice. You can always say no, but maybe Spirit's going to pick out something that you weren't expecting. That's how it's coming into me. I have an Emperor. Okay. I'll take an Emperor. I have an 8 of Wands. I have a High Priestess. And I have a 4 of Swords. I feel like they're attracted to your energy. There's a few things that came into me, but I do feel that this wow factor, this magnetic energy. Maybe you're beautiful. Maybe you're handsome. Maybe you're charismatic. I feel like it's more your energy. It could be your personality. It could be that you just have this very, I want to say contagious laugh, you know, that the person who you're drawn to, that you can't help but look at, and they're laughing and they make you laugh, you know, that you're contagious somehow, you know, in a good way. So there's this energy of you're magnetic. You're magnetic is how keeps coming into me. That I don't think that it's just this person. I think a lot of people find you magnetic, and it's not in a sexual way. It's not in a physical way. It could be that you just could have a bubbly personality, or you just have this beautiful presence. You have this beautiful sense about you. You have a beautiful voice. You have this beautiful soul. You know, they like to hear you talk. You know, there's just so many things that are magnetic about you. So it's definitely your energy that is some people just have that natural energy. They do. They stand out in a crowd. Could be 100 people in a room, and that's the person everybody's looking at for some reason. So, but this feels good because I felt when I had the Emperor and the Eight of Wands, it was I feel like this Emperor is very strong. I will say that. They could own a business. They could be an entrepreneur. They could be a little bit older also. I am feeling an age difference. Not what I expected is how I feel. I feel that they're going to put somebody in front of you that it's not what you thought who you would end up with, but it's perfect. And it's coming to you after a period of a break. You've rested, you have healed, you are ready to get back in the game. So, but there's something about this Emperor that, I don't know, they have a certain strength. They could be very charismatic. It could be that they're very successful and you are attracted to that. They're very smart. They are very mature. Maybe you're sick and tired of dating immature people. And maybe this person just has this kind of natural sense of maturity about them. I have a Two of Pentacles. So there's the choice. I don't feel like it's a hard choice. I feel like you do make a choice. Maybe we do dip our toe in the water. They're saying it's a safe bet. There's something about this person that's a safe bet, that either this person has a lot to offer, they could be very generous, they could see a future with you, they could be saying you're the type of person I've been looking for. So I don't feel like it's a risk. I feel like it's a pretty safe bet. I feel like this is somebody that would be very good to you in the long run. And yeah, you're going to dip your toe in the water to make sure that's what you want. But I think it's somebody that in a million years you would have thought, and I would never have thought I'd end up with somebody like this. But they're perfect. They're perfect for you. And that's all that matters. So, you know, sometimes we are looking in the wrong places, if that makes sense. We keep looking in the same pile. You know, it's like I keep looking through my dirty laundry, looking for something to wear. And it's like, no, go over here into the clean pile and pick out something, you know. But right now I feel like I am... I guess I'm open to different types of people. I think I want to say it that way. Focused on money. I'm currently focused on my career, my finances. My main priority is financial stability. I would say that about an emperor. And you could be attracted to that. I mean, a lot of people are. I mean, I would rather be with somebody who is building an empire and building a business and smart with their money, employing people, doing the right things, than with somebody who, you know, doesn't have a care in the world and doesn't really thinks everybody else is going to take care of them. So, focusing on money isn't necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't mean that they can't focus on you either, because there's some people who, they're successful, but they're successful in all areas of their life. They can handle it. They're successful in relationships. They have great relationships with their kids, their coworkers. They're the person that works out every day and stays healthy. There's people who really can juggle a lot of things all at the same time. And I am feeling this person can do that. So that feels good. I feel lost. I feel lost without you. So we could have had a loss. I'm going to put that down there with the Four of Swords, that I'm struggling getting over somebody. I had to work something through my system. I ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. So you could have had somebody that just literally walked away. And you're wondering why, and you're struggling with, where do I go from here? I got to start over with somebody else and get back in the game. It's okay. Leos don't give up. Leos do get back up, and they get back on the horse. They get back on the horse probably sooner than other people, I think. I'm sorry. I hate how much I hurt you, and I'm sorry for all the pain I caused. You didn't deserve any of it. I feel like Spirit's giving you that sorry only because you could have some no closure energy from somebody. And maybe Spirit's just letting you know that, you know what, accept their apology from afar, accept that they probably do have guilt and shame. And, you just focus on you. Attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex, emotional, physically, and spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. So whatever this scenario was, I feel like it was probably not good energy. And they're saying it was just so complicated. And some of you may be in that still. That I've got all these mixed feelings. I've got somebody who still, you think they still have feelings to their ex. Is that what Spirit really wants for you? Is that what Spirit's trying to share with me? Or are they trying to share with me that you're a magnet and like, wow, energy. And there's a lot of people that are attracted to you. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. I don't think Leos are going to tolerate this feeling of like ownership. I don't think a Leo would do that. But this feeling of, I don't want you to be with anybody else. And I would see the Emperor that way. I would see a mature person who wants to be in a relationship saying, I want to be with somebody who doesn't have any strings attached. I want to be with somebody who doesn't say, well, there's somebody, but it's complicated. And but technically, I'm not really with that person. Somebody's not going to want to do that. So it's certainly not an Emperor. But I feel like there's some of you out there that have been in a complicated situation that isn't going anywhere for a while. And maybe it's Spirit's way of saying, hey, you're a magnet. You can be with anybody. There's a lot of people out there that want to be with you. So maybe they just are trying to remind you that maybe what you have isn't what they have for you. I have external. Outside influences are affecting love, a third-party energy, limited by external circumstances. I feel stuck. I have feelings for somebody I can't have. And that's, I feel like I'm trying so hard to move on. I feel that maybe that was a situation that you found yourself in, and I just feel like I'm working so hard to kind of disconnect it from that Leo, whether it's a Leo on the other side or you. But fairness, fair choices, decisions ahead, finding out the truth, finding a solution. I'm going to say finding the answers that work for you. What is best for you? Okay, don't hold on to something that in the long run isn't going to be what you ultimately want. So what is best for you? What's fair to you? I have materialism, focused on a career, driven, money. You can't buy my love. You know, don't worry about this emperor buying your love. Like this person, that could be your first impulse. This person's generous. They take me out. They take me to really nice places. They want to be with me, and they're showing me through, that they can afford to do nice things. What if they're doing nice things because they want to? Maybe they don't treat everybody the way they're treating you. It doesn't mean they're buying your love. It means that maybe they can just afford to buy a nice dinner compared to other people that you've ever dated. I have rejection, maintaining boundaries, not letting them in. There's a little bit of I'm pushing this person away, possibly because am I really over somebody else? And they're saying, are you ever really over somebody? I think there's a lot of relationships that even though it's over, you still continue to have feelings for that person because we're human. And 12:12 on the clock when I'm recording this, I'll take that angel number. We're human. But at the same time, you also have the ability to say, it's not healthy for me. It's not working for me. And I'm moving on. And I'm open to what spirit has for me. And that could be going on for some of you. Love affects money. So there's definitely this kind of weird energy around money in this person. Money matters. Oversharing. Okay. Are they love bombing you? Okay, so are they doing too much? Leos get turned off. They will get turned off by a love bomber. They will, because they're too, they're too prideful or something. So maybe this person, has dated other people, and what worked for them was just kind of, throwing things at them. Flowers, gifts, dinners, what is it that we can do together? And a Leo's going to go, ew. A Leo's going to say, I want to be with somebody I can talk to. I want to be with somebody that I connect to. I want to be with somebody that holds my attention, makes me laugh. So there could be a little bit of this person's doing too much. I would let them know if that's the case. Okay, some people like it, some people don't. If this person's love bombing you, just say, you don't have to buy me things. I like being with you. Don't buy me anything. It's too soon for you to be buying me presents. Okay, so just put them in their place and tell them, it's not working on me. And the one thing that might happen is that shows them that you stand out, that you're different than everybody else, that you're unique, that you're special, that you don't even want those things. So the person who maybe that worked for other people in the past to get them to be in a relationship with them, it's not going to work with a Leo. It's not. So the love bombing is probably a little bit of a turnoff. And some people like it, some people don't. Depends, but right now I'm feeling like it's a little bit too much, too soon. And then you just say, hey, cool it. You don't have to buy me things. Don't send me flowers all the time. Okay, I have nowhere to put them. I don't want all these flowers, right? So stop sending me flowers at work. It embarrasses me, whatever it is. I have illusions. Move on from the illusion of them so you don't lose yourself in loving them. I feel like there is a string attached to a complicated situation. I have feelings for somebody I can't have. I have feelings for whether you've been in a relationship with them or not, or you just have feelings. You just wish they were with you and not, married or in a relationship with somebody else. It is time to move on from that. It's time to cut those strings and see what else Spirit has for you. Definitely. I have no, it's up to them. Fear of the unknown is causing the stagnation. Let them lead the way. I feel like this person, whoever this complicated is, if it's stagnated now, it's probably going to stay stagnated. If it's standing still now, it's probably going to stay standing still. Like it hasn't moved. So chances are it's not going to be moving. And sometimes it's just hard to accept. It's just hard to accept that that's not my person because you feel like it is. But on the other side, we have this kind of love bomber who thinks you're magnetic, which is great. And, you know, a little bit of that, you're not my type. Maybe the love bombing is like, you're not my type. But maybe if they stop the love bombing and they just start acting normal, they're perfect for you. And that's, I think, what Spirit's trying to share with us. I have a yes, hidden plans. They're choosing not to reveal everything to you. Proceed with caution. Don't ignore any red flags. So the hidden plans came into me as in the back of their mind, they're thinking that you're the type of person I would want to be with. So I'm not feeling like they're holding back or hiding anything. They just might be way ahead of you as far as what their feelings are for you in the beginning. I have a yes, I'm driven by jealousy. The thought of you being with someone else drives me crazy. So I'm going to put that over here with this, I can't have you, complicated energy. I feel like there's two things going on in this reading. I have extra protection. There's extra protection around you at this time, and you are not alone. Your angels are helping you in this situation. It was a little bit of be open to receive, like, sometimes somebody comes into our energy and it's not all perfect. It's not exactly what we want, but there's a lot to work with. And I think that they are trying to show you that compared to the complicated, you know, bee's nest on the other side, that whoever this is that wants to be with you, that isn't your normal type, there is a lot there. It's worth a chance. It's worth a try. It's worth some energy. It's not going to be a waste of your time, they just said. I just want you all the time. This person wants to spend a lot of time with you. So they could be really love bombing you. They could be, when can I see you again? They could be constantly calling. They could be asking you out all the time. You know, just maybe it's just coming on too strong. I have a maybe. All right. So that feels like you. That feels more like, okay, maybe I'll give them a chance. Maybe I'll listen to my spirit guides today and I'll let this person into my life. Wrongful advice. Don't listen. This feels like I want to put it with this person. Okay. Don't take advice from somebody who doesn't want to move forward. Okay. Don't take advice from somebody who can't give you what you want. And yeah, it's almost like behind the scenes. I've got this whole other thing in my head, and you can't have both, they're saying. I have a no. Say no to this. Say no to that once and for all. I'm too afraid to talk. Okay. I'm just going to say be honest with yourself with that for a moment. Because maybe you need to talk out loud. You know, maybe you need to talk to a friend. Maybe you need to say it out loud, what the situation is, and have somebody who you trust say what it is that they feel is best. You know, not that you have to take their guidance, but maybe saying it out loud will help you you'll hear yourself think. And you'll hear yourself, like when you say, sometimes when you say things out loud, you're like, yeah, that sounds crazy, doesn't it? Like, I can't believe I'm in this situation. Like, what am I doing? So yeah, 15, it could be connected to sex. It could be a booty calls. It could be we're just friends with benefits. but it's not helping you. It's not helping the situation, and it's not helping you to move forward. And they're saying, I've got a 4 of, this could be my 4 of Pentacles. It could be my 4 of Cups. I need more time. I'm still thinking. I feel like you're at a standstill with someone, and Spirit's trying to open you up to somebody being interested in you that maybe you're not taking a second look at, or you're kind of rolling your eyes at because they're coming on too strong. Okay. I just want space. Yeah, there's a sense of, then tell them that you want space. They're coming in too strong. I've been manifesting you. This person wants you. This person has been thinking about you. There's a part of me that says, are they the type of person that gets what they want? Maybe they do in the business world. Maybe they set their mind to goals and they achieve it. And maybe they see you as a catch and they really want to capture you. They want to capture your heart. And they're trying really hard. And maybe they're trying too hard. But is the reason why they can't capture you is because you still have feelings attached to somebody else that you haven't let go of. It's like you're not allowing them to come in. So that happens. I'm scared of this connection. You make my heart skip a beat. I feel like somebody really has a thing for you. And I want you to give that person a chance. I do. I've looked at wedding rings. This person's definitely forecasting. I feel you're my soulmate. So you've got somebody who's fallen in love with you. Now, whether you're in love with them or not, I'm not sure. You could be in over time. They could grow on you, so to speak, or I grow into being in love with this person. But they could have fell in love with you right out of the gate. I want to speak my truth to you. I want to tell you how I feel. This person isn't going to hold back. They found what they were looking for. And they are coming on too strong, and that could be turning you off. But at the same time, if you allowed them in, if you allowed them to, gave them a chance, some of those things you might find charming. Some of those things you may find like, nobody's ever treated me this good before. You have it all. Why do you want to be with me? So they know that you can be with anybody. They know that you're a magnet. They know that you attract a lot of people. I want to have kids. So this person would like to have a family. They'd like to have kids. Maybe there's a timeline. Maybe their age. I don't want to be looking much longer because I'm starting to get older and I want to have my kids, so that could be going on. I pray about us all the time. This person really wants it to work out. I want to walk into the sunset with you. And then this is really the summary of this whole reading. I know what I want, and that's you. I feel like this person has their mind made up, and I feel like you have had either somebody in the past that you still have a little string to, even though you try, or you have somebody that's kind of complicated, that there's some communication there, and there's some kind of even a physical connection that you haven't let go of. And you can't have both, Spirit's saying. You're going to have to let go of that. This person, if you want this, my Emperor, I know what I want, and that's you. That is really jumping out at me. That is really what this reading's all about. Our connection is so beautiful, but it's also painful and confusing. You're confusing this person because the one thing they know is that other people they've dated, when they did these things, I took them out to dinner, I sent them flowers, I buy them presents. Those people were thrilled. Those people were like, oh my God, this is amazing. You're a Leo. You don't need those things. That's not what you're looking for. So this person's they can't buy your love. And this person has got to show you that they want, you're connecting to them. You feel like the sweetest home I've ever known. I'm going to say maybe we'll start to see that within this new person. The caring, the loving, the kindness. I feel like they're just trying too hard, is how I feel. And I want to create with you. I want to create a home with you, a life with you. I saw myself in you. I saw myself in you the first second I laid my eyes on you. I feel like this person fell like head over heels in love with you right from the beginning. And then they said to themselves, like, this is what I want. And how do I get this? How do I win this? How do I win your heart? You know, all of those kinds of energies. So I guess what you don't see coming is you've got somebody that knows what they want, and that's you. So we're going to put this out into the universe. Cut the strings to something that isn't serving you anymore. I would, if for those of you that connects to as well. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to this channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel for some additional readings. There are different readings that are on those channels than here. So check out those channels for some no contact readings, and the Pick a Card readings are fun. There are a lot of single readings. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll put this out to the universe, and we'll see you all again in another Love Messages real soon.